with me. You are the reason I can sing. You are the reason I can sing. Now and for all my days, one thing will never change. No matter what comes my way, my hope is Jesus. This is my battle cry, the anthem for all my life. I hope that will never die. My hope is Jesus. There's hope when the soul is restless, hope in a million questions, hope when the world does not make sense. Your peace is all surpassing, your love is everlasting. God, you know how this story ends. God, you know how this story ends. Now and for all my days, one thing will never change. No matter what comes my way, my hope is Jesus. This is my battle cry, the anthem for all my life. Hope that will never die. My hope is Jesus. My hope is Jesus. My hope is Jesus. My hope is Jesus. There's hope even at my lowest, hope in this very moment, hope when I breathe my final breath. 'Cause I know who's gone before me, Jesus, the hope of glory. You are the life that conquers death. Well, you are the life that conquers death. Now and for all my days, one thing will never change. No matter what comes my way, my hope is Jesus. This is my battle cry, the anthem for all my life. Hope that will never die. My hope is Jesus. My hope is Jesus. My hope is Jesus. Been walking through the fire, wrestling down my share of doubts. Some days it feels like I've been losing more than I have found. I won't tell you that I've got it all together. If you know me, then you know my faith is wavered. If you ask me how I know he's real. I could believe that he's still with me, in spite of how it feels. If you ask me why I trust him, when it feels like everything has come undone, all I can tell you is I've just seen too much. Even now couldn't tell you I'm okay with everything. Yeah, I begged for something different. There's still so much I would have changed. But even in the midst of all the hurting, I've seen enough to know that He's still working. If you ask me how I know He's real. I can believe that He's still with me, in spite of how it feels. If you ask me why I trust Him, when it feels like everything has come undone, I can tell you, 'cause I've just seen too much of His kindness, too much of His goodness, too much of His mercy that always follows me. I've seen too much of His patience, too much of His faithfulness. I can't believe He's any less than all He's been to me. So if you ask me how I know He's real. I can't believe that He's still with me, in spite of how it feels. If you ask me why I trust Him, when it feels like everything has come undone. If you ask me how I know He's real. I can't believe that He's still with me, in spite of how it feels. If you ask me why I trust Him, when it feels like everything has come undone. Well, I can tell you, 'cause I've just seen too much. I've just seen too much. Come You might be feeling like a lost child left to wander along these streets. You might be feeling like you're held down and you can't get up on your feet, telling yourself you're unworthy, that you'll never be enough. But there's not a thing that could ever separate you from His love. When you come home, His arms are open wide. You got nothing to hide. There's more grace than you could know. When you come home, He's always on your side, and there's no boundary lines. You can walk right through the door. You're a stranger my face, and this hurt would just be hurt with no healing on the way. Thank you, Jesus. Heaven changes everything. A goodbye will be goodbye, with no I'll see you again. And when a life is over, that will simply be the end. Thank you, Jesus. Heaven changes everything. In the light of eternity, I have this hope. You hold my heart and I'm never alone. One day you're coming back, one day I'm coming home. Thank you, Jesus. Heaven changes everything. Ooh, everything. My questions would stay questions, no answers to be found. And all the times I've fallen, I'd still be there on the ground. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, I can live for the day when my eyes will finally see every piece that was broken, restored and redeemed. Thank you, Jesus. Heaven changes everything. In the light of eternity, I have this hope. You hold my heart and I'm never alone. One day you're coming back, one day I'm coming home. Thank you, Jesus. Heaven changes everything. The way that I love, the way that I live, the way I let go and choose to forgive. The peace in this pain, the hope in this grief, the beauty beyond this I have to believe. I can't see what you see, but I know that I know this world's where I am, but this world's not my home. In the light of eternity, I have this hope. You hold my heart and I'm never alone. One day you're coming back, one day I'm coming home. Thank you, Jesus. Heaven changes everything. Heaven changes everything. Heaven changes everything. All my past mistakes and the ones today, my fear of future failure says I'll never measure up, never measure up. But all the pain I've caused, for every moment wasted, all the shame that I have carried says I'll always be unloved, I'll always be unloved. But your love is louder than the lies, singing over me the melodies of life. And your grace calls me your own. It says that I'm your child. It sees what I'll become. Your love is louder than the not the one who holds it all together. I'm not the one who breathes the breath of life, but I know that every breath I take is a gift I can't deny. Constantly, God, you are holding me, even when I don't understand. God, you are everything that I will ever need, and you will be constantly. You give peace beyond my understanding, and you give rest in the middle of the fight. You're the song that rises up in me when my faith has all but died. Constantly, God, you are holding me, even when I don't understand. God, you are everything that I will ever need, and you will be. You don't ever waver, God. You don't ever falter, God. Every time I call, you are always faithful. You don't ever make mistakes. You will never walk away. You said you'll be with me always, always faithful. You are always Constantly, God, you are holding me, even when I don't understand. God, you are everything that I will ever need, and you will be constantly holding me faithfully. You are so constantly. I was a lion, I was young, I was free. I was king of the beast until the shame became a cage, a prison around me. I was an eagle, my head in the clouds. Nothing was holding me down till all my fears etching me here, keeping me on the ground. Open.
Good morning. Hey, welcome, everybody. Let me just answer the question lots of folk have asked already before we hear the prelude. We made $9,151 parking cars, so thank you very much. The kids were out helping yesterday because it was kind of the first day they're not in school. So great appreciation to all of you who took time to make that happen on behalf of the church and all of that. Joanne, please. Thank you very much. Let's remember all the time when we begin to worship, we remember our focus for the day. So, love is alive, and all the time. Let me remind you that we're going to say the first line together, and then I'll light the candle, and we'll say the next one after that. Please join with me. May the Christ in us see the Christ among us. Together, may the Christ in me see the Christ in you.